So you can see how a narrative alone can start to push a stock price.
Yeah. I mean, this happened with the dot-com bubble.
Sure.
Sure.
But the question becomes what's real and what's not. And I obviously, without any real vested stake in it, we've been watching just because it's fascinating both from a behavioral and from a true fundamental finance perspective of
for me it's fascinating because it seems to be the same dodos that push like your GameStop are all in on this space too, because they're also a bunch of nerds that are online, and they're like, yeah, well, we know this one, we knew GameStop, we know this one, and the culture around it seems to be the same, but unlike GameStop, where it was like sort of a meme to like jump on board with this, Nvidia seems to be an actual functioning company that makes something that is super needed for whatever's coming next.
Yeah. Well, and again, there's a narrative. The GameStop was okay. Well, we're going to take down Wall Street was a large part of the narrative because there's this big squeeze on. There's all these short positions on GameStop.
It was fighting.
But Nvidia doesn't necessarily have this same, if you will, cultural clash happening between the haves and the have-nots. It's people just genuinely seem to think this is a great company, and Tammy can correct me if I'm wrong, but nothing in their earnings reports has refuted the idea that they're a great company. The question is, what stock price is appropriate for the company they are today, and how much of the current stock price is trying to price in the company they will become in the future? Then what happens if it looks like they get thrown off track and they are not on pace to become that company anymore? That's a huge question that nobody knows the answer to, of how does everybody react when the thing you thought was going to happen doesn't.